I think the best therapy, there are a lot of therapies. There's applied behavior analysis, there is an approach called teach, there's an approach called pivotal response training. There are various approaches. I think the best therapy is one which suits the child and the family circumstances. So, for example, when my son was diagnosed 13 years ago, the prevalent therapy at that time was ABA. At that time, the standard kind of format given to all parents was that you need to do 40 hours of therapy a week. That means it's literally like doing a 5-day job, working 9 to 5. So it's 8 hours a day, 9 to 5, every week, which was extremely taxing on parents because it meant drop everything and do therapy with this child. Now that again for so many families doesn't work because you have parents who work, you have different, maybe their financial difficulties, whatever it is. I think the best kind of therapy is that which can be combined with the natural environment and the natural routine of the child. So, for example, when I worked at the Child Development Center, where I worked as a therapist for 10 years, we used to teach an approach which was called a developmental approach, which was naturalistic and child-led, which meant that naturalistic meant that it could be incorporated in the day-to-day life of the family. So while the mother was, giving the child a bath, or while the father was feeding the child, they could use that time to teach the child and to work with the child. So it became work, but at the same time, it was within a natural setting. And that made it so much easier for the parents because it's not that they had to carve out special time. The child could also be sitting with either of the parents in the kitchen, and they could be taught then, or could be in the park, and they could be taught then. They could be taught when they take them out for errands.
So it would be rather more like a daily routine along with the therapy.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
Living your daily routine.
Incorporating therapy within the daily routine.